Welcome to episode 232, Elon Musk 10 Lessons. This is an outline of episode 232. Lesson number 1, Escape from South Africa. America is where great things are possible.
His escape from South Africa.
I remember thinking and saying that America is where great things are possible, more than any other country in the world.
By moving, Musk would also avoid mandatory service in South Africa's army.
Growing up in apartheid South Africa was pretty surreal. I mean, we didn't support that government. We didn't believe in it.
Elon Musk's mother is Canadian. Lesson number 2, Genius Boy. 12-year-old Elon Musk was a computer wizard and entrepreneur.
And he has a photographic memory, so he could remember everything. Anytime I had a question, my daughter Tosca would say, "Call Genius Boy."
I tried taking some computer classes, but I was way ahead of the teacher, so it didn't really help. So I started programming a space game called Blastar.
Coded his first game when he was 12 and sold it for $500, basically making him a prodigy.
Lesson number 3, read a lot of books.
I read all the comics I could buy or that they'd let me read at the bookstore before chasing me away. I read everything I could get my hands on from when I woke up to when I went to sleep. At one point I really ran out of books and started reading the encyclopedia.
So in that way, he's kind of the Henry Ford of space, because Henry Ford didn't invent the automobile. He just figured out how to make the automobile, commercially viable.
Musk was more than just an entrepreneur.
If you ask Elon how he managed to teach himself rocket science, he'll just look at you very seriously and just say very quietly, "I read a lot of books."
Lesson number 4, saving humanity. In his case, by colonizing Mars with his company SpaceX.
It's just a much more exciting, inspiring future if we're out there exploring the stars, as opposed to a future where we are forever confined to Earth. I was thinking, well, I wonder when we're going to Mars. When is NASA going to go to Mars? And I went to the NASA website, and there was no plan to go to Mars.
Lesson number 5, first principle reasoning, as opposed to analogy reasoning.
If you want to do something really innovative, you have to apply a sort of first principles analysis, and don't reason by analogy. Analogies are referencing the past. First principles means you look at the most fundamental truths in a particular arena, and the things that really are almost indisputably correct, and you reason up from there to a conclusion. And if you see that conclusion is at odds with what people generally believe, then you have an opportunity.
Lesson number 6, work twice as hard.
And then just work like hell. I mean, you just have to put in, 80 to 100-hour weeks every week. All those things improve the odds of success.
Okay.
I mean, if other people are putting in 40-hour work weeks and you're putting in 100-hour work weeks, then even if you're doing the same thing, you know that in 1 year you will achieve what they achieve. You will achieve in 4 months what it takes them a year to achieve.
Lesson number 7, many near-death experiences.
They're really, like, starting a car company was sort of stupid. Starting an electric car company was stupidity squared. We narrowly escaped death so many times. So it's not, there wasn't some grand plan. The expectation was there. That was the most likely.
Lesson number 8, U.S. government loan and Benz investment.
But to build it, he knew he needed a piece of the U.S. government's new $7.5 billion loan program to support alternative energy vehicles.
Lesson number 9, it is never about making money.
I think, first of all, just going back to what Will said, you don't actually expect things to be big. In fact, in the beginning I expected that, I thought we would fail. I thought that was the most likely outcome, by far, actually. I thought maybe 10% chance of success for SpaceX, something similar for Tesla. If you look at the track record of space startups and car startups, it's pretty bad. So it's not from the standpoint of like, wow, if you were to rank order and say, I'm gonna start a company, what's like the highest return on investment for the risk? Like right at the bottom of the list of the least desirable would be something in space and cars. It's not it's a graveyard. So,
Lesson number 10. In the long run, artificial intelligence will kill or domesticate mankind.
Musk thinks that AI is the most serious threat to survival of the human race and believes the world is coming after AI in the wrong way.
Okay, going back to the AI situation, if you assume any rate of advancement in AI, even the benign situation, if you have if you have ultra intelligent AI, we would be so far below them in intelligence that it would be like, a pet, basically.
Cat, that's what I was thinking.
Like a pet.
Cat,
Like a cat. It'd be
Elon
like
the
a house
cat,
cat. Yeah, it would be
right.
like the house cat.
Right.
The fundamental limitation is input-output. So we already have, we're already a cyborg. It's just that, you have a digital version of yourself or partial version of yourself online in the form of your emails and your social media and all the things that you do. And you have basically superpowers in that with your computer and your phone and the applications that are there. You have more power than the President of the United States had 20 years ago.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.